2018. It is Stormo for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this Friday morning, January 12th, 2018. Good morning to you all on this lovely Friday morning, January 12th, 2018. Top story of the Peter Channel morning news at 8:20 is African countries and 80 react to Trump's remark. On $1 billion glass cube, the MC that Trump thinks is a bad idea, as we just found out that President Trump has canceled his trip to London. In shot, North Carolina homicide suspect shot dead after ambushing officers. Facebook unveils sweeping changes says engagement may fall. Trump's ping-pong and serious law sets off a 101-minute scramble. Winter storm 102 spread a mess of snow ice for the Mississippi Valley to northern New England. EU presidency welcomes German political deal. Pakistan Army chief said U.S. journal called up for assurances. Trump expected to stay the course on the Iran deal but added new penalties. Pelosi mocks white guys. Later, DACA talks about that Hoyer anger. Trump uses bully puppet to support more services for the people leaving prisons. What is shadow banned on Twitter? Former employees say it exists. The same elements that made the Thomas fire such a monster also created deadly debris flows. A large fire broke out at a commuter rail station in Britain Friday morning, forcing evacuations and causing a major disruption in the morning commute. China shut down the Chinese website for Marriott International after hotel chain listed Tibet, Hong Kong, and Macau as separate countries. In local news from the Edinburgh Sun Chronicle, Paul Rue looking at ways to cut Edinburgh high school costs. Pot Ace thickens at Edinburgh on state level. One messy storm poised to bring flooded. Wayward Edinburgh Labrador has learned she has many admirers. North Edinburgh Selectmen hired hearing officers to settle employee disputes. Rehoboth fire officials say house fire Wednesday served an exemplar why residents should call 911 if they smell smoke. Mother sent a knife for the death of mother's boyfriend. North Edinburgh police say cops saw alleged drunk driver newly hit car, and Seacock School restricted unsettled. Fiat Chrysler will invest $1 billion in war truck plant in Michigan, bring Ram work back from Mexico. China cracks out of foreign companies called Taiwan and other regions countries. GM takes steering wheel, pedals out of the Chevy Boulder, that's pencil out, tested. Look at it, stocks now. Up 205 with 16 points at 25,574.73. SP5 up 19.33 at 2767.56. And Nasdaq up 52.21 at 7211.78. A parasite thick sheets of ice just below the surface. Researchers spot massive black hole and a double burp. Richard Shelby said crashing Elon Musk satellite raises SpaceX contract questions. NASA safety watchdogs raise concerns about SpaceX board spacecraft. Footer. What's to remove virus excreted wild monkeys? Treasure photograph of the bedside of dying girl shows brutality, cancer, and breast cancer survival unaffected by faulty gene. Chill News Talk News. 8:22 in the morning time on this Friday morning, and it started out for a sports report. Boston Celtics defeat the Philadelphia 76ers at London 114-102. Raptors have no problems with Summit Cavaliers even without Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka. Lakers straight Spurs, but not going to get on San Antonio's level. Second round votes return show love for generally not so much for Aldridge, and Kevin Durant doesn't want to make All-Star team. Stephen Curry says, why not? Peter Chell News Talk is 8:22 in the morning time on this Friday morning, and it's time now for Traffic and Transit Report. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, the Winter July train 506, 622 AM in Ride is not waiting 45 minutes past between Boston Landing and substation due to train traffic. Franklin Line train 706, 708 AM from Forge Park 4985 is up at 10-20 minutes past between Denton Corporate Center and substation due to early signal issues. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, I was in New England. Let's zoom you around. The Providence metropolitan area, 95 at the southbound side, and it's so from Route 114 to protect the downtown Providence. 95 at the northbound side, so from Route 37 to Wark oriented downtown Providence. 195 westbound side, and it's so from Route 114 East Providence oriented downtown Providence. 146 southbound side, so from 50 in North Providence side, and 95 downtown Providence. 6 is a little slow before the 610 connector. Route 610 connector, so between 6 and 95 downtown Providence. 146 out of both ends. It's back up around Sales Hill Road in North Smithfield. They are the northbound side. It is so for Route 126 late to Route 122 in Woonsocket. 25 on the northbound side. Little so before Route 85 in Attleboro. The Meadow Bridges, Newport Bridges, and the Jamestown Bridge is in the East Bay of Rhode Island are looking good. Board Bridge to the southbound side, a tad bit slow. On the southbound side, northbound side, looking good. Sabre Bridge is looking good on both ends. Route 6 is looking good from Saginaw down all lanes on the Cape. 44 on the westbound side, a little so before Route 28 and 18 in Middleburg. 24 on the northbound side, it's so between 44 and random down before Route 45 in Bridgewater. 140 on the northbound side, a little so before Route 24 in Taunton. 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up between Foxborough all the way to Route 1 in Sharon. 95 hit the brakes again from the Boston Street and Norman all the way to Route 128 in Gadsden. 3 on the northbound side, it is so from Route 18 away from all the way to the Braintree Split. Summer Expressway on the southbound side, it is so from Dutchess all the way down to Route 203. Summer Expressway on the northbound side, so Braintree Split all the way down to Dutchess Route 120 on the northbound side, also Braintree Split. 120 on the northbound side, it is so from 135 lead all the way to Route 20 Waltham. Summer Expressway on the 95 on the northbound side, it is so 93 on the northbound side, it's so from Boston all the way down to Zinc Bridge and downtown Boston around Route 93. Mass Pike westbound side, also from the Summer Expressway in downtown Boston. Store Drive on both ends back between Blackberry area to Route 93. 93 on the southbound side, it is slow. Stomach Hill from 125 and Edinburgh area to Zinc Bridge and downtown Boston. Route 128 at the northbound side, so Route 125 and Needham all the way to Route 20 Waltham. Mass Pike eastbound side, it is so from Route 9 Fairham all the way down to Route 30 Natick and hit back again from Route 128 and western all the way to Newton. 128 at the southbound side, it is so from Linfield all the way down to Waltham. Route 1 on the southbound side, it is so from Route 6 to the river all the way down to Route 93 in Boston. Route 3 to the southbound side, it is so from 45 and all the way down to Millwricker and hit back again before Route 128 in Burlington. 93 southbound side, it is stop go after Route 485 in Andover. 290 eastbound side, it is so between 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. 146 to the northbound side, it is so at 290 in Worcester. 191 on the northbound side, so 57 to 291 in Springfield. 91 on the southbound side, it is so for 291 out of 84 Hartford Connecticut. 84 eastbound side, it is so between Newton all the way to downtown Hartford Connecticut. Route 2 westbound side, it is so from Glassbury down to downtown Hartford Connecticut. 84 westbound side, it is so before Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut. And Merritt Parkway westbound side, so from between Route 25 and Bridgeport all the way down to Greenwich. 95 on the southbound side, it is so between Fairfield and Sanford. Route 8 on the southbound side, so the Shelter Stretch and 95 on the northbound side, it is slow, but West Haven to New Haven, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, it is so the New Haven stretch around Route 95. Route 101 on the eastbound side, it is so around Route 95 Hampton. 93 on the southbound side, Little so around Route 101 in Manchester, New Hampshire. 89 on the southbound side, it is so around Route 100 in Stowe, Vermont. And 89 on the southbound side, it is so around Colchester, Connecticut, and Onwood 50 on both ends back around Summer, Quebec. And you're saying 87 southbound side, Louisville, Shut Play, New York. Peter Channel News Storm is 8:27 in the morning time on this Friday morning. And it's time now for a weather report, and the calendar may read the 12th of January, which is we usually have winter conditions, but it does not look like winter to me, as it is a taste of spring, as it is a cloudy and a mild start to your morning. As we look at the reservoir, it's still covered in ice, and it is a mild start to your morning. All right, let's take a look here, though. As we're seeing some snow melt in progress right now because of the mild temperatures. All right. Let's take a look at the radar's loop. And it shows a line of rain showers from northwestern New Brunswick and southern Quebec and stretching up northern New England and down in western Massachusetts and Connecticut. And heavy band of showers and storms from upstate New York and down around Burlington, Vermont. And a lot of heavy band of rain showers west of Syracuse and Danville, Pittsburgh and vicinity, and down in West Virginia. And the line of showers stretching the line from upstate New York all the way down to PA, Maryland, and down to my eastern North Carolina, and rain showers off the South Carolina coast that deliver band of rain showers west to Tampa, stretching out for western Georgia and western Carolina, then down for southeastern Tennessee, and now it's a sleet action from Mississippi all the way down for central Tennessee and west central Kentucky and southern Indiana and on the southwestern portions of Ohio, and some snow showers from eastern Arkansas and the northwestern Mississippi all the way down to western Tennessee, Kentucky, down to southern Illinois, and down for Indiana, and down to Michigan, and up to eastern Ontario and southwestern Quebec. And looking at the future gap. And the showers will still be in the Washington D.C. up to Montreal and Northern Maine by about 10 a.m. And then noontime, the rain will make its way towards western Massachusetts and then 1 o'clock, the heavy rain will be from New York all the way up to New Brunswick by about 2 o'clock. And then 3 o'clock, the heavy bed rain will be from New Haven all the way up to Waterville, Maine by about 3 o'clock. And then it'll be still heavy bed rain from east of Baltimore all the way down to Providence by about 5 o'clock. And then, pow, the heavy rain will be in Connecticut and Massachusetts by about 7 o'clock. And then it'll make its way toward eastern Massachusetts by about 9 o'clock. And heavy bed rain showers will be from southeastern Massachusetts by tonight and the overnight hours. So, expect to be a showery morning and afternoon today, and heavy rain will be in the evening. Early in Naughton, I am not kidding, it is 50 degrees with a humidity of 97%. Barometer at 30.04 inches, and the dew point is 50, and the wind speed southeast of 1 mile an hour. Areas of fog were impacted in eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island early this morning. Some of the fog may become locally dense, especially right near the ground, given the deep snowpack still in place. And the motorists traveling early this morning should be prepared for rapidly changing visibility and drive with extra caution. The conditions should have later improved this morning. Winter weather arrives with effect from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday. Brief period of freezing rain and sleet along with a flash freeze. And total accumulation of a light blaze are expected. Portions of eastern and northeastern and southeastern Massachusetts and northern Ireland. And from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday, rain will change to a brief period of freezing rain and sleet. Saturday afternoon temperatures will rapidly fall from the 50s to the 20s by Saturday afternoon, resulting in a flash freeze. Untreated roads and walkways may quickly become icy. Full watch continues for all 7 New England from 6 a.m. this morning for Saturday afternoon, and heavy rain expected to overspread the region from west to east this afternoon, and everything continuing times with Saturday morning is combined with rapid snow melt and whittles down and possibly some minor river and stream flooding, along with a potential for isolated ice jam flooding. Heavy rainfall combined with snow clouds, storm durings may also result in potential for a significant urban and street flooding. This has potential to impact the evening commute. Alright, take a look at the forecast. It goes like this. For today, chance of rain and thunderstorms, then rain possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m. Areas of fog before 3 p.m. Then areas of fog after 4 p.m. Minor 59 degrees, up at about 69 miles an hour gust size, 37 miles an hour. Just make sure there's 100% new rain marks between quarter and inch possible for tonight. Rain with thunderstorms possible to 8 p.m. Thunderstorms, heavy rainfall. Areas of fog low around 58 degrees. It's up at about 8 to 11 miles gust size, 37 miles an hour. Just make sure there's 100% and new rain marks between 1 and 2 inches possible for Saturday. Rain and freeze rain before 2 p.m. The slight chance of freeze rain and sleep between 2 and 3 p.m. Patch fog before 8 a.m. Temperature fall to 22 by 5 p.m. Southward about 9 to 11 miles gust size. Highest 29 miles per kilometer northwest in the afternoon. Chest patient is 8%. Little notes do lead accumulation expected for Saturday at mostly clouds got low at 10 above. North about 6 to 10 miles gust size. 20 miles an hour for Sunday. Mostly steady podcast about 25 about 10 above. North about 6 miles an hour for Martin Luther King Day. Mostly clouds got about 27 about 19 degrees for Tuesday at just snow between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Mostly clouds about 35 about 22 degrees. Just patient 35%. Wednesday, a chance of snow, partly sunny the most, gusts by 32, about 43 degrees, precipitation 55%. And for Thursday, chance of snow showers, mostly sunny skies, about 26 degrees, and precipitation 30%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, January 12th, 2018. Peter Wisdom, you have a good morning and goodbye day today. I hope you all have a good day.